This YouTube video was presented by Screamscape, your ultimate guide to theme parks.
Well guys, right now we're at the Sally booth. Always got to stop by our friends at Sally. We're here at Rich Hill, creative director, and another time you're in charge of a very big project with a very, very big property. Tell us now about the new one, The Walking Dead, The Battle for Survival?
Yeah,
Right.
sure. So AMC approached us about a year ago.
They approached you?
Yeah,
That has to be nice.
Yeah, they actually came here to IAAPA, and they saw our Blue Sky idea about zombie apocalypse.
Oh yeah,
another
that's right,
ride we had developed. And they said, well, what's this about? So, well, here's the ride. You go through, you're blasting zombies. It's really fun. And they said, well, we're with AMC. I was like, Walking Dead? And I said, my wife and I are huge fans. I said, let me pitch you a Walking Dead ride right now, and pitched it to them there, and they were super interested. So all year, this past year, we've been developing the script and the storyline, the ride experience, and we've just secured the rights to pitch to parks, and it's going to be going to a park very soon.
Oh, all right.
Yes, sir.
Very, very interesting.
That's an exciting news.
Yeah. Now, tell us about the ride experience itself. What is the Battle for Survival? What is it going to be like? What kind of ride are we talking about?
So it's a multimedia ride. So there are big 3D projection screens, interactivity. There's practical set elements. There are practical animatronics.
All right.
We're talking about projection mapped animatronics.
Oh,
where you actually see the blast happen on the animatronic characters. We've got a select a weapon feature in the interactivity, where you have a weapon and you can hit a button to change from a katana or a crossbow or a shotgun or a rifle. So whatever scene you're in, you can identify your weapon and score bonus points based on that weapon. Yep.
I am good at getting bonus points.
Yes, you are.
Well, you got the hat for it. So.
He's not giving the hat back, by the way.
No, it's amazing. I've been wearing this hat all day. It just so happens that it fits in with this booth.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
That's great.
I might leave it here just in case someone else wants to wear it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
All right. Now, there's a lot of gigantic fans out there of The Walking Dead. Really, really popular show. And it's been around, it's 5 or 6 seasons in now. 6 seasons.
Yeah.
Where in the time frame or where in the show is this going to take place? Like what scenes?
So these are always things that you have to figure out when you're designing a ride is how is it future proof? Also, are you going to ruin somebody's experience if they haven't, Netflix exists nowadays, and people...
They get my $8 a month.
I know, man, me too. I mean, a lot of people have only watched the first 2 seasons, the first 4 seasons, so we wanted to not show a lot of the characters. So what we've done is we've made us the character. So you are the survivors going through these experiences. So you're not seeing Rick and Michonne and Daryl and those guys out in the scenes. I mean, that's what TV's for. This you're experiencing it for real. And so it's trying to figure out what seasons, what episodes. What I've done is basically kept it within the first 4 seasons, and we're hitting locations that are some of the most iconic locations in the series, but you don't follow the same linear timeline like you do in the series. So you might go to, say, the Green Farm where Herschel's from, and you experience those the walkers busting out of the barn, and you're stuck in the mud and trying to get away, and they're coming at you. But then you go straight to Woodbury, and you get to Woodbury, and that's after it's caught fire. And so now you see flaming zombies coming at you. So, you might hit those locations at different times from what the series is. So it's kind of a unique experience, but still you feel like you're one of those survivors blasting walkers. It's cool.
I like it.
And it's also going to work out if somebody hasn't really seen a whole bunch of Walking Dead, because with you being the character, you're essentially just shooting zombies, and that'll still be fun.
That's right. I mean, it's got to work for fans and non-fans.
Because I know myself, most of my TV is cartoons, so I don't watch scary zombie TV programs.
Yeah, right.
But I would definitely go on a scary zombie ride.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it works like with a lot of rides. Sometimes what you're working with, you have to gear it towards people that understand that IP and people that don't. And you're hoping that the fans bring the non-fans and that they're fans after they ride it. Yep.
Very, very cool. Well, best of luck. We want to see this somewhere soon.
You know it.
And we will, I guess.
I think you will.
All right. Well, thank you, Rich.
Great. Yeah, thanks so much.
We're
Great
going to
to
go
talk
check
to you
out
guys.
what else Sally has to offer
go
here at
find
IAAPA.
Drew.
Yeah, where's Drew at?
Other Drew.
Oh, I think he over here.
All right, well, we got to go over there. All right, everyone. Now, the Walking Dead might be the big display on the outside, getting all the attention because it's a big IP. But that's not the only thing going on at the Sally booth, and it wouldn't be IAAPA without meeting up with our good friend Drew Hunter. How you doing?
Excellent, thank you. Good morning.
From one Drew to the other.
Thank
Hello.
you. Yes.
Now, you got another concept here, no IP involved, but looks like a super dark ride from you guys. And tell us a little bit about Volcanikus 4D.
Volcanikus 4D. Volcanikus 4D is a classic monster Lost Island dark ride. All interactive with DOF moving vehicles, 3D video screens, interactive, practical sets, special effects, and count them, 2 different endings. A win ending and a lose ending. It's a lot of fun.
I like that.
You have to pay more money to ride again.
I like that. So storyline is just traditional, you're in a wild monster island?
Well, yes, but you got to get there first.
Absolutely.
The background is this lost island in the South Pacific called Inferno Island.
Naturally, someplace you'd want to go visit. of course.
Exactly.
Oh.
Spend your summer vacation there.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Inferno, yeah, well, hello. So, a magical jewel has been found, and it is pulsating, sending these geological scientists to this island to investigate. Where did this jewel come from? Well, the island is volcanic, of course, and they realize that these are signals indicating this island is about to have a catastrophic explosion. They go to the island to do more research. You are with them. You're on their team. A shaman appears, a tribal shaman who
Never
says,
a good sign.
Oh no, because he says, you have the jewel, you have come here to help us. You must find the other jewels that have been hidden on the island, because only by taking these jewels, by finding them, taking them through the jungle, taking them below the volcano to the Temple of Fire, will you quell the anger of Volcanikus, the molten god of fire. That's what you have to do. But of course, along the way, Volcanikus has set you up with other molten monsters.
Nice.
Giant molten scorpions, molten bats, molten warriors, all done in the magic of interactive, giant 3D screens, moving simulated vehicles. It's going to be spectacular. A lot of heat effects, special effects, a lot of fun. Just a classic old adventure story.
Sounds good.
I can't wait.
It's going to be fun.
All right, Drew.
You're the big dark ride fan.
I
This
love
sounds
dark
like
ride.
something you would like.
Absolutely. And not only that, I mean, the intellectual property stuff is great, but my favorite rides are the original rides, you know, the things you only get in the theme park.
Right, right. And this is an original story we came up with. Obviously, it's based on old films, old ideas. Of course, you go all the way back to Kong and Skull Island and the Lost Island. It's a real no-brainer. Anyone can understand this ride. You get on it, and it's an adventure from beginning to end. Now, at the very end, when you are in the Temple of Fire, and your vehicle is about to place these jewels on this altar, there's lava waterfalls cascading everywhere. Well, not lava waterfalls, but lava falls cascading, lava exploding everywhere. And you're about to place these on the altar. If you have scored enough points by that time, you successfully place the jewels back on this altar and quell the anger of the great molten god of fire, Volcanikus. And you leave. The shaman says thank you, the island is back to normal, everybody's happy. But if you don't have enough points by that time, and you're ready to put the jewels on the altar, Volcanikus raises, smashes the jewels out, they fly out at you in 3D. You escape, Volcanikus comes over the altar after you, all in 3D. You go, the shaman says, oh boy, we're screwed. Get off the island now. And everything blows up in 3D as you leave. And then you got to go try and save it again.
Well, that'll probably be your ending, is you're not very good at shooting dark
I
rides.
am not, but I would want to see like the shaman pop up and say, "You're screwed."
You're done. Time to go, guys. You know, but it's going to be fun.
It sounds awesome. Drew, a pleasure as always.
Of course, my pleasure.
I know it was.
Yeah, you idiot.
You'll take him anywhere but out.